All right, good evening to our Arts and Crafts and Guild meeting here on the Right Rock campus. We have a very special guest again tonight. Dylewski is a multimedia artist. He's still a full-time educator in the Buffalo Public School District. God bless you. And she's been great with the kids. She's a professional development. I know she has a stay on campus here and around town. She's been a part of different venues like in Moses, Rustin Button now, and I'm just looking forward so much to hearing more about her experience with the circles and what's involved. Okay. So, as I said, I'm Gina. Some of you know me, my husband has been a teacher there. So yes, I'm an educator. I've been teaching for about 12 years. Been that a little bit late in life, but I love what I do every single day. So I thought about this. Not sure if there's moving on yet. It was there.
It's making noise back here, so it should be on the second.
So I, Janet, who I've known for quite some time, when I was going to do student opportunity. It was really fortunate. Oh, that what I'm done. This teaching at school, or now I'm going to So okay. Opportunity to sort of look at the more linear way because I jumped around to as we had related to a lot of the videos sometimes. And it was nice to look back and see it was very common for because my personality, so it was stood out. And I went, thank you, that was mine. Like, stuff here, so So that made me feel good. So this is sort of the way I look at life. Like just sort of this little party and stuff that should make me smile. And I hope that my in general makes you smile. But it's not have that flavor to it. But I didn't realize it until I don't know, maybe the last 15 years. So and this piece that I was I was in as yourself in the brilliant, but I also found out I was a little bit of a playwright, I was reading that. But my stuff was never normal. I could never make the normal. I needed to set it because we all like stuff. But this is kind of where looking at the practice and see that. And I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because after college, we meandered around the country a little bit, raising my children. And I was decided I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know where it should go. And then I'm just baby, Michelle, I'm in global. She remember that. Okay, so she became a little savior. And do all these welded sculptures for her. I did all these kind of wild women, and they were these big, huge pieces. And at the time, I'd be like, you know, pretty crazy. But she did a big opening for me, and the first time I heard about this for a piece of like, and she was about the support, and she was the person who actually said, pushed me forward. So I did a lot of well, as I said, because my degree was in software and I had fun with it. I did not say I was a really good rover, but I knew that I was making that was silly and nerdy and goofy and really, and I knew I wanted a lot of metal, so figure out how to well to get this done. And that's been how all of my processes come about. And you want to make something, and I don't know how. I'll let
We're gonna pause and think about your own work. How's that?
yeah. So I thought it was kind of funny that actually it's part of it. But Michelle, I guess that she did the first opening, and Michelle was great because she took everything that I did, and she would just, she made me have to have a big, huge, you know, inventory. I did one piece, she did that, and I don't know, it's only this one source. I don't know why it's coming out. I'm gonna go a little fast, but not.
Try unplugging it and plugging it back in. Yeah, either side.
This is it. Yeah. I think we go on here. So it is what we're going to do. So I'm going to go on this slide. So then a period of time, really and I'm going to show you a little body of work where I struggled with making work that makes money and making work that belongs to the guy. And I know that sounds really silly, but I think most of you want to understand. We've been to the Alright House, we've been to, you know, the first show, and sometimes we're out by a piece that is really not to mean, it's more about the meaning than it doesn't look pretty on my wall, right? And I struggled with that a lot. And the start of time for like one of them, I was on the mail and didn't have money and working weird odd jobs. You know, work for an advertising agency. I didn't actually work in the rest of the world, but I was in an insurance company, I was in a secretary, you know, all of those things. Yay, there we go. Okay. But this is more of what I did for myself. So these are some tables that I did, and I really still have now. Neither one were different. This was combining the rig and nothing. And then she allowed me to do some of her charity work. So I did that work for her for the past. That was for the $100. And this was the really hard box that they gave us. And I turned it into like a picture how like that went up in these little lovely pieces that went up. And this is where I got a little serious. So I did this first piece. I started at about big, and I was like, trying to figure out where my life was gonna go. And these little strips here, it was about the poker gathers, and I invited people to write down things that they need to let go of. That they said, forgiveness needs nothing you can't choose to pass. And so there's one piece about things that you can change. And I was starting to realize that I was starting to get more into where I kind of interact with them. So I made this piece and you come in and you move all the pieces and one day next. And it was really fun. And so I walked into the gallery one day and it's all messed up. I'm like, well, but I can't as well. So it was getting personal. And then this is a portrait, and this happened really, just called the girl and the woman, and it was a puzzle, and it was like we put puzzles in your kids and you take the pieces out, And when you took the pieces out, that was me when I was little. And like, it was not real good with me, so. So it really kind of was like, therapy for something. We are. And then I realized, well, maybe I'm wrong. So the same technology for synergy. And they had, Wabas's client. And even though I was the book keeper, I did return of finance, they would let me do these occasional little things. Where did the pound have to go to the store? And that was this. Right, that's good. And they, I think them clearly, they come in hours before they see me, so Monday we didn't go to school. Still. I'm not gonna roll the worst safety time. And we started to on there, 12 years ago, and once a year, out to go over the river camps anymore, and I need the service crazy to move something. And it was like, I have that much. And now, yeah, they introduced me to me and everything. And one of the first things we learned, I think when I first did it was jelly like it's a monitoring process. And it's just really good to don't know. Okay, I will explain a little bit more to about it. And it's a model print that we can see over it, opens everything the same, and it's this very flexible plate. Actually, too. I think you have one, yes, you have one, and I didn't have time. It's a flexible plate like this. I hope it doesn't come back up, it does great. And what's great about this, okay, I actually do work for this company, and I call it silicone, not silicone glass. And you put your paint or your ink on this, you can put a sticker on top, and then you take your print. The joy of this is that all of the paint is nothing sticks to your leg. Favorite graphic is this, which I don't know. So that sort of just hung out with me for a couple of years. I was very little, I'm not sure what to do with it. I was wrapped up in work. I'm always thinking what I know into my classroom. And then it started to come with me. And you start thinking of the love of your don't love it, one of those things. And I've tried it on a number of things. There. So here I am at one workshop, and I go to the stream watch, and I find this little lady, and I've been she turned into this little character that I carried around with me for a long time. And as a matter of fact, a whole bunch of these people did. And so I would take their pictures and scan them, and I put them on this acetate, and then I would reverse paint them, put them on a canvas, and I painted them into other sets. And they did a workshop on that. And then they did this for them all the same hat. And they reverse paint on them again, red, let's move the baby, whatever. It's there. And then they put them in different sets. Because I have a big thing about knowing what things are concerned with at the time. And then on my next that was very good. I was introduced to felt by an organization that delivered felt for school and donated it. And so I challenged my seventh grade to make products that we could sell, and they got to do money. So these are nursing kids in a very tough area. Across the street. And I got to pay one of the students that I had. And I said, so started playing with this stuff and started thinking, well, I can work with it as well as sell the costs. Why can't I do both? Why can't I try both of those careers? And it's such a beautiful material, and it's fun, it's chicken filling and chicken foodie, and that sort of started my journey from here on. So my students, we started making games with it. And I had to figure out, well, how am I going to do it I can take the hours I spent, how do you, how do I put it, what do I put it, how do you do it? And how do you make shapes, and how do you make columns? You have to teach this now. So this is my software. This is one of my.
It's my Zoom.
But this is, we're gonna have this started, and then this is kind of what we are, this sort of real organic piece of not the raw. And that turned into those two trees, and I we're not too good. Okay, from just playing with the material, right? How you can use it. And there's just a- And I and I would wish you would do that. If we get that much, you know. But then we reach out very.
The projector seems to be overheating. The projector seems to be overheating. So it just keeps shutting off automatically.
These are past. So. This should be the customer. It looks like one. Couple years ago now. And I learned about this. That was a dot. And it's not a paint on here, and I'll pass it around, it's really soft. But when you're jelly plate, you work with stencils, you work with shape inside of the stencil. My whole thing is that I create a whole group of stencils, and design them, and then I'm working there. And I realized that you can same stencils on a side down. So here I am, I'm playing with this pattern. I don't know where this is going. So really, he wants to this and that is an experiment. But that I realized. Really. I can take my. You can take the felt down and I return the felt is the sculptures, not this. I married my sculptures with the dye and stuck it in the pot. I'm crazy about it. Here's what I did do with it. Okay, let me see. What I want to look at is how it's soft. It's not necessarily clean time. Not as blue and on. Yeah. No, so this is kind of cool. So my connection between the fabric my connection between myself and my stuff on the front is the fact that I spent a lot of time thinking about how to make a stencil, and I was able to do the same thing that I used in my jelly plate onto so the fabric is it's having a gel, you know, you put your dye in and you shoot across your stencil, right? Like the silk screening with the stencil, so it's movable, and I actually grabbed one of my stencils. So this is the stencil that I made, and this is how it would print, right? But I could also take this stencil and I could put it down on my and reach over it with me. And I could get a very similar result. So now I've given myself this whole bunch of stuff to do. I'm not limited to just paper anymore, it's going to go. And I started thinking more of kind of stuff. How much salt put in that? And does it matter that I think what you're doing, like one stuff that you do. Most people do. But I think it's your teacher, you have to do a lot of it. And I think that for me, it's going to be sorry. For me.
I'm sorry about. Did you sew these all? You did, wow, that's a lot of work.
No, it's so much.
Well, it's
We have this lovely lady, who gave us a lot of little skills and then I got too much to sew. So we also learned that it's taking murder class and you want to do about it. Piece upside down. You can sew in murder class or that. It was like, right? Those are pretty. I'm to lesson, it's going like this, and I screwed this up and do a little reset. One of the things I wanted to say is that to me, in my work right now, the most important thing is that I come up with a series of shapes and stencils that I draw from things I see. This is a little stencil that I made because I looked at a bunch of rocks and I started to go, oh, that's really cool. And this is what I think I do. And I have to do a full on spread about the investigation and how to do the work once they've done it. But like they're amazing. They make me so happy. I just wanted to see why I do what I do. So I was going to start to talk to you about the sense of the dot and the idea that to me the shape of the stencil is just as important as why I'm doing it. There's a kind of a medium on it. It tends to use a similar color scheme. But I start with a draw. Just to start with, it's just I usually do a black marker and take it and I run it into a scan cut machine. So I run it, I go to the machine, no one can take it, but it scans my image in and then I cut it out with my wire for me. And then I can go ahead and make all of my prints and all of my stuff. And then after these palette of raw materials, and I sit there for hours and I put this here, and like this was here. And I sort of live in the moment. But I also started doing the same thing by my blocks. And I started printing. I was like, well, what happens if I started printing a fabric? Started using the medium lines, that I use the same type of stencils and the same type of things, but I put them onto another piece. And this is going to take you way back to where I had those pieces where they were interactive. That was the whole, this was what made me happy. So when I sell these, I sell them as individual ones. People can buy what they can buy 16, 18 pieces, they put them on the app, and others, these things I had one with the first one showing. So I finally found people and they love it, and they'll tell me that they arrange them around the desk or whatever, but it is so happy. There's things from all. I just wanted to show you a couple of more pieces that you can be very familiar with your. And I did I chose on here. I took it on also started doing this and making it. Can't use it, so it comes all too when I put it together. Then I will do this one. So, but certainly, I did some cutting on, I will appreciate it, and then oh, no, it's not. That's okay. So this year I did the vertical child. This is I was really excited because I've done a child's vertical lesson for a while, where I tell these students that child's vertical having a wallpaper and out of having to do this printed, and all of my students use a PVC. We put it on people, and then you draw all because they got to see where it just touching them. So I sort of did something similar virtual design. We had up and you know all these patterns designs and then I cut them into the several trees, and I did it just for just for that. So, and it was just so cool. And I was like, I thought it was too special for me. That was like back when I finally kind of. Reason not to do like so after that, I started coming up with past year. Well, what else to do? So now I started taking this out, now I'm trying to function. And it gives it a much more handmade And visiting the center, I just getting a little bit, you know, I don't really knowing that. There's never, not kind of a sphere welcome to this. You know, see it. Because I am always in stimulating experiment, I'm always figuring out what can I do with this, and what can I do with that. My latest thing is this past summer, I've been working so much on makeup and so much on this that I actually like to say about the first time about a sewing machine. And without and it was really scary. And I said, I need to know my relative. I need to know my printing process better. So that's all I did for the entire week was print. Carry on the back porch. And then my friends, I'm going to remember this place. And I'm over. And after, you know, and I could not even cross and crayons. And I started to take the prints and move them into strips in different places. So I basically created a problem. And then once you have the background of it, then I started thing on top of that with other pieces that kind of bring it together. And I said, what can we use? And the lines that we ever reading cards. It looks like little bits of the end, so sometimes this is what I'm going and where they look like it's and when I pass this, you can feel it. Just this whole other little touch and feel. Right? This spiral that you just watched. This is my opinion. Right? And it's kind of still on something maybe this. And then I started collaging the pieces together. Oh, there's another one. To me, it feels like and touch. And so you know now I'm using everything so much about composition and contrast, layers. Sometimes I just want to play with them. I rarely use my jelly pens on their own. Yeah. Is it appropriate to use on the own? And that's another thing. I have been using my foot ins for a long time. It's not always. So I think it gives you this very light, hazy feel. And I personally saw use acrylics. Yes. And the problem with acrylics is that, especially if I did them now, it's dry in here. They're gonna dry so fast. You better have your stuff out. You better have your music jam, and you are just kind of rolling and moving because if we're not, it's gonna dry so fast. Read my mom. I'm really excited. I have never seen it. It's big. I didn't know it was big. It's big a lot. And it dries really fast. So I've been doing some task prints. And they're fine. They can find their I struggle with reading my mom. I so I don't know what it was about. But I did, I think that okay. So now that you can I know it's good. I'll hand you this. This one again an investigation into what I do with my students. Well, students have to think in reverse. What's going to be on this side? What's going to be here? What's here? Mine started for them. I love that. And then you can, so that's just a couple things. And I got that one because I'm always thinking about how can I stretch it? How can you make it go harder? And I guess too much more of what I want to say about word. Other than a lot of times I will just take this back and I'll take stamps and I'll just sort of go through them and I'll have shapes out and I'll put another shape out and I'll see over here and eventually a small dance over here and then sort of word on squeeze and that's kind of how I make stuff, right? And I'll look at it like don't like it. I think one thing I think my and then, you know, this is where we go to the next time. I was about I just so much. And I think I just that. Not sure. My thought. My God. Woo!
10 seconds.
This is very interesting. And that's what they do. I started doing table runners too. And hot pads, I don't know why, I was not, well, what if it's so wrong, I don't know where it's going. I learned that other people reading that about, and actually to, pass out and draw into it and it's cold. I could actually wash it and it's cold. When you saw, yeah, so she. I found it under the years, so I hope I was there. And then the option. So this is sort of what it looks like, it's like more on it's lunch. So the friends they end up with. Putting it together on the board. Well, I saw that piece. What did you do to the most? Yeah, it's like, if you're having greeting cards, it's just literally like a lost and learned, you use the power on and sticks right to it, and then you can repeat that, you know. Cool, it's just the coolest stuff. What that one do? Oh, that one? That's the really fun. Just keep taking on my studio. I never heard of Brian. And then somebody will call me, I'm like, hey, I've got 35 minutes, do you want with your kids? Sure, I can do that. But I got this class. I think it's consumers can teach their class. I'm at the others. I moved up. I used to get a grab yours. Yeah, but she got grabs and everything just not. We didn't think about this community center and I'm military. And that was my first real 5 years of teaching. And I was it, you know, it's 3 to 8 and I taught 3 to 8. We learned it. I just knew that I couldn't dance at dance anymore. I had my undergrad in the teaching cert, so when my master's, I did my master's in how to use their journals and the journals were what we would call specialists. So you saw that one little journal over here that writing all that stuff. And teaching my kids how to, you know, to get them to write down the concepts and the work that we were. And I do that because it's something that years ago. That's just that you're not good at this. And it's horrible. You've tried 6 times. I think the user of an is watching the person who did it like the first time, but I don't know how much work went in there. And so you think that you tell me that you tried and then this, and basically tell me why I'm doing it. And that's what I do. So I'm also like when I did it, I think that it was they don't like what they're doing. They so they do something totally different. I want to use the method of helpfulness this semester, but most of them one. So now, how do you differentiate the maximum? What did you learn? You need different things. So, but and I want to do. Somebody said you can either just are or maybe just teach them to do it. Doesn't mean I'm great at all, but when I'm not, people can have all I know. You think, you kind of see this, you know, that in the question, but it's what's going on with the role of these kids. So you see the kids enjoy it and are embracing the process and when our, we're gonna get on again. Yeah, so that was sort of funny. I'm back after. That's freaking awesome. They didn't see the camera, they came in, but they gathered their stuff. It was like they eat it up. When I have a green house in the afternoon, then you sit there and I have to. This was taken. They were telling me, like, I think it's what said, I'm here because of their class, because I'm going to be here. They know that they're not there, and that's in my class. But what I was saying is, knowing that they're Cheryl and I retired, that someone retired as the city honors when I did my master's. City honors is an international opera school. I did my master's addressing that, so at least I had a little extra foot, I could not doing anymore. And I knew that I wanted to go back to be a school where I didn't have to talk to people. I found it all. It was out. You had 4-year-olds, you had, right? You had it's tough. Yes, so here's what I would do on that. Also, I have some teacher right now, I told her, it's very, very easy when you are constantly looking for like, you know, you're just kind of listening, constantly looking at the room, like who's stealing something, who's gonna have a fight with what's going on, right? You become pretty negative. So I did spend a couple of things with that. I had a neighbor and I would say, you know, 5 or 6 or 9 courses, and I then I gave a compliment after the talking to myself. So at the end of the period, my clocks were gone, it didn't look very good, right? And now it's just a way of training this, you know, and the other thing I had to go home for something bad, I had to call super good. And I could do that. We call it bad. I remember calling to the magazine. So the James still there was but
I think it's neat how you said and but for the kids to tell you how they came up with the equation and the artwork and the pieces that they did and then tell you how they did, that's really good for problem solving and figuring things out.
and that's really
You know?
that is it's risk taking because
Mhm.
you know
Yeah.
I also tell the students that we don't have a great idea when they have the right to change. And I said, further way the right to change, every student, every teacher in the school.
Right.
So I had a student come up to me last quarter and give them 99 and she said, no, I'm not gonna spend 100.
Yeah.
The back journal out and I laid it down, and I took her journal out, she would pick that. It's clear.
Yeah.
Seriously, right,
Right.
fine, but you're not there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really good because they'll take that in life and figure things out with that. You know?
Yeah. Next one is possible, it's you know, business policy, you know, doesn't mean it's not always the way to go back.
That's right.
I don't use it a lot. It's true. It's, this should be a really tough, so I haven't a good population. It's 2 classes, well. We have one that has gone all the way through one class with every grade, and then started last year, we added another, so now we have 2 classes up to 15 as well. So in my last period class, I have 8, I don't know, 760, but they've been to school, they've been on the other gen kids. The gen kids know them, how are hey George, how's it going, hey Kenny, how are you? And they was talking to them. 1 year I would give them next to credit, and then I could credit which they sent them to institute and got them through a whole product. When you guys. This year, unfortunately, a lot of our kids that should have been in community-based schools, or should have been in homes, basically. They ran out of money, so they just started operating schools.
Wow.
So we were in a really rough shape for a while, so I will take 15 gen eds and then 8 of my autistic kids and pair them together, and that's how we teach them. I've never had a problem. And this year, it was so bad that the other ones were teaching those things. Wow. I mean, I found, the teachers are wearing gloves with their peers, so it's bad. This is not cool. But it took us until last week to have a very good class.
A friend of mine did that. He worked with strictly autistic children as a teacher, and he took his time in, and he had to retire at some point. But, it was tough going.
Now I'm the first, and that,
Mhm.
some of those hospitals. They give me some of the coolest stuff, like, it's like probably 6'4", big, and you just do this line a lot, this back, and then. So you have back piece and the front piece, and it's done in multiple colors. And they make a line a lot, I think that's actually what they're.
Mm.
And I haven't seen it up until in the last couple of years. And so he had printed this. And so recently he came up and he wants to make a cube. So we just, did an hour on the size of the kind of certain, when we can roll stuff. And one of my, because she's holding a girl, we just look screen, I still have her 16 on my bus. It's where it's, her mom's in her. I feel like we spend so much time getting our students to about how they live that way. When we just turn around and just say, questions, you have a process. And I will tell you, that Johnny and somewhere, you know, they're perfect. I can show you really quick. Johnny played. So your plate will go down on whatever size paper. Now this is, I use them to make carrots and this. But let's say actually when we print on a paper, this is when you're printing out of your registration. So every time I print, I'm going to match it with the same size paper. So I think it's just sort of a registration process. Because there's multiple layers and multiple calls of stuff. You would start by putting down a quick layer. I would put down a quick layer of graphic. I would put down a stencil on top of that, pull that, take the stencil off, make another pull, and I've got positive and negative. Now I'm going to put another color down, another stencil, and that enough, and I'm going to layer those opposite. And I did bring some to the business. So, if we just run through any of this stuff. There's nothing's that much. Rich paper, leaves, blueberries. And I can't believe that's, I think they're, the easiest and fastest put down in modern studio. It's funny, now that, following them around, I think that some of them around here, every place under the sun is in a way, white. So everyone in the tables has those little install lights. I don't know if the lights all like this.